Crescent-Hokah students are back home once again after the district reported 17 active COVID-19 cases last week. Health officials in Houston County say the district did everything correctly, but it still didn't stop the spike.
News 8 Now's Jordan Fremstead introduces us to a teacher who is making the most of another schedule change.
Experienced teachers' opinions of the past year have a lot in common.
25.
25. La Crescent-Hokah's Nicole Greener.
I have former students' children now.
Is no exception.
Probably the single most eventful of my entire career.
Ironic, due to the amount of time classrooms were filled with uneventful silence.
It's a spooky kind of quiet.
Students filled Nicole's classroom just a short time ago.
Was probably the most back-to-school tired I think I've ever been.
For Nicole, the classroom grind
So I'll send them the recipes too, so that
is
they
worth
would have
every second.
And to just hear that buzz again and to see them supporting each other on so many different levels, it kind of feeds you as a teacher.
Last week, district leaders told parents about 17 active COVID-19 cases. Right now, the district lists 1 case in the elementary, 5 in the middle school, and 27 in the high school. The silence returns with a purpose.
We're trying to do everything we can to keep the students, their families, and people in the community safe.
Houston County's health director says this is not the fault of the school district.
There are people who have followed every mitigation and still contracted COVID, and some who have flouted every mitigation and haven't gotten it.
The reality doesn't feel any better for Nicole.
It's kind of a gut punch because you want your kids back here. I didn't go into this to teach to a screen.
Her passion to teach.
I really like hand building with clay.
Is painted all over.
I do, yeah.
Her face.
I do. This aside from my own kids, this is my air.
That love for education allows her to adapt and reach children through any means necessary so they can go after their own personal calling.
I talk to my classes about the concept of let's plan for the worst and hope for the best.
In La Crescent, Jordan Fremstead, News 8 Now.
La Crescent plans on 2 weeks of virtual learning again, and Greener says there is a positive to Zoom classes. After the pandemic, she says she would like to keep a virtual door open so students don't miss important material when they are homesick.